This segment of the news is brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.
Welcome back. The Bahamas Embassy in Port-au-Prince has reopened. The embassy closed earlier this week amid protests over allegations of government corruption. International reports are that since Sunday, at least 8 people have been killed in clashes between protesters and police. Among the dead, a police officer who was reportedly shot and burned to death by a gang. The protesters are calling for President Jovenel Moïse to resign. Meantime, local foreign affairs officials are debunking claims the Haitian government is denying entry to Haitian nationals repatriated or deported from the Bahamas and returning them here. This based on information making the rounds on social media. The ministry in a release says this is a complete fabrication that's without merit as it works together with the Haitian embassy in the Bahamas at all times and in a coordinated manner to ensure a smooth and respectful course of action in this sensitive process. The ministry not only cautioned the public to be responsible with social media postings that falsely implicate government on government relations, but strongly advised those involved in spreading such false information refrain from doing so, as this is a punishable offense. And if you're traveling during this busy holiday season, be careful. Safeguard your money, valuables, and travel documents, reportedly amongst the most sought after globally. In the unfortunate event you are robbed or attacked, contact the nearest Bahamian Overseas Office immediately. Addresses can be found on the Ministry of Foreign Affairs website or directories. Keep in mind, though, that the Bahamas Embassy's UN Mission and Consulates General in the United States are closed both today and Friday for Thanksgiving. In the event of an emergency, call the Ministry of Foreign Affairs or the hotline of individual offices. Normal hours resume on November 26. And Western Air, the largest privately owned local airline, has completed the Bahamas Civil Aviation Authority certificate process and is now taking things up a notch by adding 50-seater jets to its services. These new jets are powered by Rolls-Royce advanced high-efficiency engines and have the ability to fly to international destinations up to 1,500 nautical miles. The company's Vice President of Operations, Rexy Rolls, says this will allow Western Air to expand to multiple destinations.
The 145 jets will allow Western Air to expand to multiple destinations in the Caribbean and Latin America, including Santo Domingo, Cuba, Haiti, Jamaica, and Panama. And while, of course, these international destinations are certainly on the horizon, we expect and anticipate starting daily jet service between Nassau and Grand Bahama, Marsh Harbor, and Exuma. We will also use our current SAB 340 fleet to add flight service into New Bight, Cat Island, and Treasure Key, Abaco.
Ms. Rolls saluted those who've played a critical role in the airline achieving this milestone.
Our crew and our staff has been so motivated and excited about this transition into the 145s that they have done things outside of their usual scope. They have gone above and beyond studying, such as Greg Roll, Kai Bartlett. These are some of our captains. Our chief pilot, Camille. We've had Miguel, our mechanic, who has gone above and beyond to not only just do what they are told to do, but go beyond to show their interest and excitement of this transition. We have an abundance of other individuals that we just don't have the time to mention, but we just feel it's important to know that we were completely committed to the certification process, not just us personally, but also our entire team.
BCAA Director General Charles Benaby says they're committed to making it easier for their stakeholders to achieve their desired goals in the shortest amount of time. Western Air began its new flight services from New Providence to Grand Bahama today. And the Bahamas Agricultural and Industrial Corporation is said to have had so prosperous a year that officials are anticipating that total sales for this year's pop-up market will exceed $250,000. Take it from Chairman Michael Folks, who says that in January, the pop-up farmers market earned $1,111.63 and $7,000 plus in February. Fast forward to September and it brought in another $39,934. At the end of October, over $230,000, a large portion of which went to Family Island farmers.
About 73% of that amount represents direct payments to Family Island farmers of approximately $167 $1,000, $629.84.
He added that in just over 9 months, Bahamians have patronized the pop-up farmers market in the tens of thousands. Here's what the market will be headed in the coming weeks.
As for the remaining pop-up locations for 2018, those will include Friday the 30th November. We expect to be at the University of the Bahamas, our second time there, by the way. Saturday the 1st of December, we intend to be in Seabreeze with the Honorable Lanisha Roll. Sunday the 9th of December, we intend to be at the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Hence, we will close out the year on the 9th of December. Naturally, we will continue operations every Saturday at Gladstone Road through to and including Saturday the 8th of December.
Mr. Folks is counting on 2019 to be even more successful. Our final story is up next.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.